Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm CurlyGirlAngelaG, and today we are going to talk about 5 things with a bonus thing, so technically 6, that I wish I had known about my curly hair, some curly hair tips, and so I thought I would share them with you. I've been on my curly hair journey for a few months now, and I am definitely learning new things every single day, and I advise if you are on your curly hair journey that you start following accounts on TikTok and Instagram and here on YouTube that talk about curly hair, because that's where I've learned the majority of the things. And I will leave a couple of my favorites linked in the description box for you. My bestie also has curly hair, and so if you have hair closer to her type, then maybe you should check her out. She doesn't do a lot of curly hair content, but she definitely could maybe answer some questions or something. Hopefully she doesn't kill me for telling you to ask her questions. But anyway, so grab some coffee and settle in. This probably won't be a very long video. And as far as my look, you'll see this look coming in an eyeshadow tutorial later this week. I am double filming today because I have a lot going on. And this is a St. Patrick's Day look that I filmed for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's talk about my type of curls first. So I have definitely type 3 curls, and so I don't have like waves or slight curls. I have pretty close to coils, like just a step below coils in most of my hair, but like a lot of people, I have several different types of curls. I'm not big into the typing or the porosity or any of that kind of stuff, but I have just been learning by trial and error. And when I was younger, I had super frizzy hair and I didn't know how to take care of it. Even like into my adult life, I didn't. I hated my curls for a really long time. I do not ever straighten my hair, and I only recently started blow drying my hair, but I have very thick, coarse hair, and so the type of hair you have will definitely make it so that your type of products depend on that. Things that work for my bestie who has thinner curls and finer curls just don't work for me, and vice versa. So we're going to start with number 1. So if you have curly hair, water is your best friend. You should always style your curls soaking wet. So I always put most of my product in my hair in the shower while it's still soaking wet. I shut the water off, I turn my head upside down, I put my leave-in conditioner and mousse and gel, first type of gel, in my hair in the shower, comb it through, scrunch it upside down, and then when I get ready to style it outside the shower, I use a continuous spray bottle. I'll put one right here on the screen for you. I bought mine at Walmart, but you can buy them just about anywhere. I love the continuous spray bottle, but any type of spray bottle will work. And if your hair is not, if you're not hearing the squish sound when you scrunch it, then your hair is not wet enough. So be sure to add more water to your hair as you're styling. Number 2 is that your hair, no matter what type of curls you have, for the most part need to be detoxed or clarified regularly because of how much product you use. You need to be doing that. Right now I'm using one from Living Proof that's a detox shampoo that I really love, that was sent to me in PR, but I also have the Kristen S one on its way to me. I'm going to pop pictures up here of both of them. And I do mine at least once a week because I use so much product on my hair. And I feel like that everyone should do that once in a while to strip the product down your hair. My curls always behave much better on days that I've done that than they do any other time. You should always, number 3, follow up any type of clarifying or detoxing with a deep conditioner. A deep conditioner is a must for curly hair, in my opinion, because curly hair tends to be a little drier. And so for me, I use one a lot more often than my friend Kara does with her curly hair because she has finer hair. Mine's much more coarse and dry, so I use them at least once a week, sometimes twice, depending on how dry my curls are feeling. In the winter, I tend to use them more often. But deep conditioners and hair masks and things like that are definitely a must, in my opinion, for curly hair. It'll help keep your hair softer and healthier. So number 4, it's okay to use, it's normal to use a ton of product with curly hair. You know, your curls will get frizzy and totally out of whack if you are not putting any product in them. You should see mine if I don't have any product in my hair. If I just let it air dry and there's no product, my hair is really, really frizzy. And I hear a lot, I see a lot on social media, people saying if you have to use that much product, then it means you don't have naturally curly hair because you're forcing it. I beg to differ. You can play with my hair for one day and tell me I don't have naturally curly hair, but it is perfectly okay to use a ton of product. But again, it brings us back around to the needing to detox and clarify regularly, because all of those products on your hair do build up. Even if you're shampooing and conditioning regularly, just normal in the shower, it still builds up on your scalp and your hair. Now, what type of hair you have will depend on how much product you need. Obviously, I use a ton more than Kyra does because I have a lot more hair. It's a lot thicker, it's a lot drier, it's a lot coarser, and my hair definitely absorbs product really quickly. So if you were to watch me put the product in my hair, you would think that I was using way too much. And at first I was like, there is no way I can use that much. You know, I have like a heaping pile of mousse or whatever, but I find that my hair behaves a lot better the more product I use. Now, there is a fine line. Obviously, you can overuse product, but you should be able to really hear it squish in your hair when you scrunch it while it's soaking wet. So be sure to make sure you have enough product. The next one is that you do want to scrunch your crunch if you want softer, more defined curls. So in junior high and high school, I always used like the LA, I think it was LA Colors, LA something gel, the blue one, and my hair looked and felt like ramen noodles. I would just let it air dry and have that gel in there, and they'd be like crunchy and look like ramen noodles. I have since discovered that I go in and diffuse my hair and let it get completely dry, and there's a lot of crunch in it. Right now there's like literally no crunch hardly. But then when it's completely done, I go in with a little bit of oil on my hands, and I what I call milk my curls. I do this number, and it breaks that cast of the gel, and scrunch the crunch is the term. But I get much softer, more voluminous curls when I do that than if I just leave it. And I am loving my hair so much better since I started doing that. So scrunch your crunch. I will tell you that if you want longevity with your curls, sometimes you might want to leave the crunch. Like if you're just having a day at home on wash day, maybe leave that crunch in it and wait until the next day or before you go to bed or whatever to scrunch that crunch, because it will help your curls last longer. And then my bonus one is that you need to leave your hair alone. Once it's styled and dry and stuff, you don't want to be manipulating and messing with your hair a whole lot after it's dry. And if you do, be sure you're using that oil or a serum or something of that nature, because the more you touch your curls, the more frizzy they're gonna get. So I get this a lot. People want to touch my curls, and I'm like, no touching at all. My husband loves to boing my curls and stuff, but I do notice that if we play with my curls, they definitely get more frizzy. So the key is once they're done, leave them alone, don't touch them. And you know, I've always wanted to be one of those girls that could just run my hands through my hair, but it's just not feasible unless I want to wind up with a head full of frizz. So once your curls are done and set, leave them alone. But that is 6 technically tips that I have for you for curly hair that I wish I had known so much sooner instead of in my 40s. So let us know what some of your things are down in the comments. If you have curly hair, what do you wish you had known sooner? Definitely start a conversation down there, because I feel like that we can just help each other out and learn new things. And definitely if you want to see a part 2 to this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. That tells me that you enjoyed it, and definitely comment as well. And if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss future videos. I do have a curly hair playlist, and I will leave that linked on the end screen as well as down in the description box if you want to see my other video. I'm working on trying to do more curly hair content, and I will have a curly hair routine coming soon. I am trying out some products and trying to decide what I want to land on for my curly curly hair routine video. I'm always testing new products, and you can always let me know in the comments if you have a product you think I would really like and I can try it out for you. If you guys want that, I could definitely try out different curly hair products so you don't have to, but just let me know down in the comments, and be sure to follow me on my other social medias. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and I do post quite a bit more curly hair content on those platforms than I do over here. I do more makeup and skincare here, but I do a little bit of everything. And have an absolutely beautiful day wherever you are.